Have you guys heard about the new hottest show on Netflix? Well, guess what? We're going to talk about it. Hit the bell and like subscribe. All right, guys. We're going to talk about one of the
smoother every fucking time.
One of the best. My girlfriend every day will tell me so. Now I forget it's ingrained. Guys, this show. Wow, we go from Stranger Things on Netflix, all-time show, Emmy nominated, and now we got the Resident Evil. Man, what a show! What a show. Okay, who wants to go first on this one? Tony?
You can go first.
I gotta go first. Well, I got a pretty long list here. So why don't you?
Okay, well let's
just give our overall thoughts on the show so far.
First, it's not a big.
Look. The show. I like the show. I know a lot of people. I like the show.
You like the show.
I like the show.
God, dog.
Woo,
I like the show for. I really do. I really like the show. I would like to see a season. You don't want to see a season 2?
No.
Really?
What?
Man.
Season 2 of what? Of bad acting? More bad acting?
Okay, but bad acting. So you don't think young Jade was a good actress?
Young Jade was a good actress?
2 young ones. Especially in the end, the second half of the season.
Pops, she couldn't cry if she wanted to.
Pops.
I don't know. I call me Pops for
I guess he likes the cereal. Pops.
Fucking Pops.
It's a classic cereal.
The
The yellow box.
Pops.
He's not even your dad. You guys are brothers. He's not your father.
Little brother, too. It's crazy. Pops.
You call him Pops.
I mean, yes, I am a Pop. Thanks.
Pops, her sister was bitten by a dog, and there was no emotion on that girl's face.
We're talking about she was going through so much in the end there. Like all over. She was all over the place.
Let me talk about when she got bit by the dog, which is in the beginning. Her emotions on her face were just like, I don't know.
You're talking about Jade.
My sister's bit. Somebody please help her. No one's going to help her.
I don't know. I thought young Jade was better.
My sister.
You didn't like Lance. You didn't like Lance Reddick, the actor who plays Albert Wesker.
Too hard. He tried way too hard.
Man, that guy is so
way
classic.
too hard.
That guy, he's not classic. He's just
He's a nobody.
He's the guy that gives
There's nothing classic of that
he's
man.
famous from the John Wick movies.
Really? You know what else he's famous for? Playing in the video games too. He's voice actor for Destiny
he's great
movie,
in the video
and
games.
he's a voice actor for. He's a great voice.
Good.
He's a great voice actor.
He should keep doing voices.
Yeah.
And he does voice actor for the other one, Horizon. The Horizon
Great
series
voice man.
and Destiny.
Great voice
that
man.
guy's.
All right.
I like that they put him in there because look,
I want everybody to get it out because I got a whole little. I want to go like 2 minutes here.
I fucking like the show. I swear to God, I do.
Listen, it was really bad.
What about the CGI?
Are you serious?
Hold on, time out. Let me ask a question.
The dog was in 8 pixel.
Let me ask a question. You saw the giant spider?
Yeah, I saw it.
What did you think?
What did I think?
Was it bad? It looked terrible. What was it bad? Was it for a TV show? Was it bad? Was it terrible?
Was it the spider?
The director.
Hold on.
The director decided that the best shots for that specific scene, again, him picking 5 minutes, right? Which, by the way, the scene right before it was a super Stranger Things ripoff scene.
You mean the lickers, the ones that use the tongue?
Yeah,
to
the
get you?
Lakers. Yeah, whatever. The ripoff people.
No, that's been in the Resident Evil story forever.
Okay, so whatever the case is, the lickers, right? This guy decided to shoot that. First off, that actress, and I want to be respectful. She's a person. She is terrible as in this. Like
which one? Jade?
Both Jades.
Jade. And by the way, she studied acting and all that. And she went to like a good thing. She is terrible in this show. Like bad. And I don't want to offend her, but
I didn't think she was that bad.
You don't think she's that bad?
I mean, if you're comparing
Don't ever
her to-
be a casting
if you're
director.
comparing her to fucking
I'm never watching your fucking movies.
All right, so listen. Okay, what did I think? Number one, for
the
that
CGI,
spec-
the CGI.
CGI.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about first. Let me ask that one. CGI.
What's CGI?
For the spider, for the lickers, they look terrible.
It didn't look terrible, but he's doing.
I
the
thought I was
director's
watching
doing.
the Godzilla movies from 1950.
The director, he's doing shots of the spiders, how the spider sees her. That's how bad direction is. It's like the blue with the.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You think I'm watching the scene caring how the spider sees the girl? I don't care.
That's so.
Okay, I know
so true.
trauma. That I didn't like that either.
That's so true.
But
This
I
is,
didn't like that
This
either.
is 1994. Like, what is
But-
going on here?
That's what I'm saying.
I'll
The
agree with you there.
Godzilla. We're about to vote.
But the CGI was CGI wasn't bad.
The CGI was super bad.
Really? So you
Tony,
thought CGI was bad for the alligator too?
Bro, listen,
Come
the
on,
alligator
come
was
on, come on, come on.
the alligator scene was probably the best. Listen, let me tell you something.
But you can't pick
That-
little
listen,
2 minutes.
I'm picking
That show-
CGI from the show. We're going to
All right, but listen,
CGI.
Fro,
We're
listen.
gonna break
Bro,
it down.
you
We're gonna
fucking
break it
visual
down.
effects expert?
Yeah,
The
that-
CGI is CGI.
The CGI doesn't
Oh,
care.
we're
We're
gonna
gonna break
about
it
the
down.
CGI.
We're gonna break it down one thing at a time. We'll go
CGI
through the
doesn't give
actors.
a
Break it-
There's
break it
no
down, break it- break it
CGI
down,
when it
fuck
comes to
All right, so
CGI in the-
all right, so we got CGI out of the way.
CGI
It's
in the
not
set.
terrible. Even he admitted that the alligator, the giant alligator,
Alligator
from,
looked
the,
good.
from the games.
That's it. Alligator
The
looked
spiders from all that's from the games. So
Do you know how difficult it is to rank or rate if CGI
hard.
is good or not?
I'm just telling you
You
from
guys
like,
don't know the difference between if it's good or not. Fuck yeah, you
Hold
can
on,
know the
hold on.
difference.
Listen,
You know the difference? Really? Where the fuck did you get your graphic design degree?
just by looking at the movie, you could tell how many movies have we seen. You could be like, okay, that looks like shit.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
looks
If you look
good.
at the Star Wars from 1977 to now, yeah, I can go, yep, this one's better today.
can
If you
get a
do the
cheapie.
2 recent ones, I'm gonna be like, I don't know.
You
They
can
both
get-
look okay to me.
What do you mean? Look at the Halo show. You want to see bad CGI? Let's go watch the Halo
Oh
show.
yeah, those
real quick.
fucking headphones are pissing me off.
That Halo show, terrible CGI.
Okay,
Come
but
on.
hold on, time out.
Yeah,
what,
okay.
what was the point of the alligator like submitting to the little girl? Does anybody know that?
No, I don't know.
I didn't get there because I took the fucking show right the hell off.
I didn't-
you then. What the fuck was the point of that, dog? Tell me.
I honestly, I don't know. I think it has to do something with the little
And
girl.
then I don't
I think
understand
the little girl has powers or something.
those CGI scenes that you're referring to. The alligator died off of 2 missiles. What the fuck?
Now hold on. He got shot the fuck up, ripped up from the blitz,
Okay, listen. If,
and
if
2 rockets.
a regular alligator,
Go ahead, what's
listen,
next?
time out, pops. If a regular alligator gets shot by a bullet, it don't die. You think these fucking little BB guns are gonna affect that ginormous
There's
crocodile?
so much. I got a whole page here. All right, what's next? Go.
Let's go to the acting next.
no,
Yeah,
hold
acting.
on. I have one more. The big ass grub. You remember the big grub? That whatever. The
mean
big
the worm thing?
worm. Okay. Yeah, okay. How
Grub,
big
what
was
the
that
fuck
thing?
is grub?
It was like,
Oh, when I slam. You talking about episode
Grub,
one?
What the fuck's a grub?
the grub, dog. You never watched the Lion King? You get some grubs.
You talking about the thing that slammed her on the car?
Yes. Okay.
And she was like,
3 people came.
Slammed
She wasn't like, oh, she went unconscious.
Time out.
slammed her for
3
6
people.
stories up. When I,
3 people came.
She's not
with some
normal.
rifles and killed it like that fast.
giant
It's done.
monster.
A fucking 10-story grub.
Grub.
So go. What's
God,
next? Go
man.
ahead. What do you want?
Next.
So we'll break down Albert Wesker. Let's do Albert Wesker, who the actor is Lance Reddick, which you guys apparently don't like him. Means you like him in John Wick only. Was he bad?
I never
back.
once. I've been your friend for 26 years. I never once in your life ever heard mention that guy in my life.
I don't think I've ever
I've-
seen him. I don't remember
again,
him on
again.
John Wick. He's irrelevant to me.
He's the guy that gives him the
The
suit.
bell. Ding.
yeah,
Ding.
the coins.
Wow, what a Tom
Phenomenal.
Hanks.
Phenomenal.
That guy
Phenomenal
did-
acting.
That guy in the second half of the show rips it up.
What about the
He
primary
rips it
girl?
up. But
the fuck did he rip
he
up?
plays 4 characters.
What is he ripping up? He's so monotone. He's like this. Look,
Yes.
he's like this. And what did you get? Okay, get me my first.
I am your dad's. I'm your uncle.
Gave me my first cake. Gave me my first 8 cake. He's not even like
He
acting.
plays 4 characters in the end of the show. He plays the bad Albert Wesker that made clones, and he's a clone. You gotta when you get to the end there, he plays 4
I'm not getting
different.
to the end.
He
Go.
plays 4 different people, and he does a hell of a job to me. I think he did really good because
What a twist.
yeah, that is kind of like Resident Evil. So that's why I kind of like.
Okay,
that
so
too, 'cause
what's
Albert
next?
Wesker is
What about
very,
the
very
sets?
bad man.
What about the primary actress? What do you think about her acting?
Which one, the young one or the older one of Jade?
Both.
There's 2 Jades.
Both.
I like the young one. It's Tamara Smart. I like her. I like the young actress. I think she's good.
Do the one that she's
Wow.
that she's all like braided up. She's got
I don't like the older Jade. I would admit that younger, to me, the young actress was better than her.
those emotional scenes. You think she really knocked them out of the park? She doesn't cry.
No, I
There's
did. For
nothing
one, didn't get
emotional.
emotional at all in the show because
Do you even feel for the fucking characters? Because I look at them, I look at them like I don't care if they
I
die or
only-
don't.
And why is it that some
You
scenes
feel for them.
Yeah, but
I
some
only-
scenes she kills a spider. Some scenes she kills a giant spider.
Hold on, I need
but
to
then
see.
she won't go into the bathroom with the guy is chained up and kill him.
I need to know.
It
if he
makes no
feels.
sense.
Do you feel for any of these characters?
No.
Anything?
Anything.
Any sympathy for these
For
people?
Hopper, like how you felt for Hopper when he
You
got
don't
there.
give
I was
a
crying.
fuck.
A grown man,
Fuck.
fucking crying there on the couch. Did you feel for that character? Did you care if that girl dies? Because I don't care if
don't
the whole
care.
town dies.
You don't care.
You don't
exactly.
care.
You don't feel anything for the characters.
That's true. That's bad acting.
Horrible
You don't
acting.
care.
You don't care
or
about
it could
them.
be writing for some of the things that they do.
This is
Oh,
an
the writing
actor.
sucks too. The writing is super basic. The guy's curing her.
I don't remember zombies in there.
The girl's bit. The sister whatever is bit.
That's episode zombies all over the place.
Listen,
I didn't get there.
The
bro.
girl's bit.
I fell asleep for sure.
Look, a lot of
Stingers are
people,
good.
a lot of people don't like the show because they feel like it doesn't. They don't even get to the end. They feel like it doesn't relate to the video games. I like it. It takes place 20 years after the video games that I played. Like you
Okay.
played as a kid.
Another thing that I want to
liked
mention
it.
that I didn't like about the show. Another
People
point.
hate it for that reason. For real.
Ready?
Do you think it wasn't like the video games?
Hey,
where
but
it
hold
takes
on, I
place
wanna-
later.
Not really,
The
bro.
video,
I
game, okay,
paid no
video
mind
games.
to it.
Okay, you with the video games. All right.
Fucking shows based off the video game.
Okay, but so what? But they don't create. But they don't create the show for just people who played the video game.
I know that. That's the thing that people
incorrect.
don't understand. I agree with you. So they have to make the show a bit of for everybody. So they have
Okay,
to,
So did you like the fact they did the non-linear storytelling, like Stranger Things, the back and forth? Did you like that? Because
I actually did.
you like that part.
As you get more toward the end, you'll understand that it gets more, it tightens up more. So I did like the way they were going back and forth because you had a little interest in seeing how they are not sisters anymore, how she's here. You just
All right, so tell me, what do you think about the villains? Like the CEO, the lady on the nose. You know how it is. Black eyeliner, black suit.
But you didn't get to it though. You didn't
Oh
get to
my
the
God.
end where she becomes a puppet. She's not the bad guy. You didn't get to it.
you didn't get to where she becomes
Ends up being a puppet
the little girl,
for the little girl with the blonde little
young Billy. Young Billy ends up becoming Big Billy.
Yeah.
Or-
She becomes the main bad guy or
Yeah,
bad
she takes
girl,
over. She takes
say.
over.
and she's controlling her with a computer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you didn't get there.
What about the overweight? What about the fat British guy?
That is Resident Evil though.
Wait.
Controlling Nemesis, controlling. That's like
What about
Evil.
fat British guy that's always eating and he's like, "You're gonna die."
I like the fat British guy.
I don't know. He was like happy, always happy.
But I actually like the fat British guy.
It was comic
He
relief.
did a really good scene. He was like, "Did you say that?"
Resident Evil is supposed to be scary, is it not? The games are scary,
The
right?
game, no, it depends what game. They're both because the games are not it's not the same
but it's
anymore.
zombies.
Well, they're scary. It's not zombies anymore. Ask him. He played 7, and it was like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It becomes different.
Remember, the zombies stuff is over. That's what the show tells you.
They're not even worried about the
It's
zombies.
over. Now it's like they're doing experiments. There's like vampires and werewolves. There's doing
you think
experiments
that-
with T-virus.
Also, something I want to mention is that the sets look so badly
They
done.
do look generic.
and generic and flat. And not only that, the word that I was looking for when I was taking notes was they look like they were built by IKEA. Like you ever gone to IKEA showroom and you're just like I feel like this is just like a sim game, like it's so flat and like this is not believable. All the bums are like like regular people. Yeah, we're playing the bum. Oh, fire. Like it's just that as well. Another little thing I wanted to mention too is how a lot of good shows that have the good intro music, like how Stranger Things has that music and the letters, Succession has all good, Game of Thrones classic. Dun, 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 dun. This show is just Resident Evil Yellow Star Go.
And
There's a
actually,
lot of things
Resident Evil
sucks.
does have like their own little theme song though.
They do.
I didn't hear it.
It's very good. The Resident
It's
Evil.
like a remix of it though.
I didn't hear it.
And the music of the show
Maybe I
too
fell
is
asleep.
the music of the show is like this. Ready? And I don't. And it goes that. One scene she's destroying a spider. The next she won't even touch the roof. And she's like, and then I don't want to do it. I'm like, man, this show fucking sucks so bad.
I'm telling you, I think the show's second half got better than the first half.
The third episode, I said this is a complete piece of garbage. So I took it off.
Really bad. I can't believe I even gave the opportunity.
They haven't
to
announced yet
Netflix.
if they're gonna do a season
I
2.
put double thumbs down on that thing. You
They
can
haven't-
click the thumbs up or thumbs down. Fucking double thumbs.
I got a zero.
Double
I got a
thumbs.
0. I give it a 0 to 10. 0 to 10.
0. Come on, man.
0. Yeah, it's a 0. It's a 0. It's a 0. I can't watch this. Like that's so stupid. All right, guys. Well, real quick, final thoughts on the Resident Evil show that followed up one of the greatest shows of all time, Stranger Things. Tony, what do you give it? 1 out of 10.
7. I thought it was good. I would like to
7.
see a season 2.
What? I had to think about what he just said. 7.
I would like to see a season 2,
Out of what? 100?
but I don't think they haven't announced it yet. And the show was not cheap to make. It wasn't
How much
cheap.
was it? How much was it?
I don't know, but it wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap. They had a lot of sets. They moved around, a lot of actors.
How much?
A lot of CGI.
They got
I
IKEA.
don't know. I didn't
They have
look up
IKEA
yet.
sets, so it
That's
should've
why they
been
haven't
cheap.
announced.
They were
season
filming
two.
that shit from their cell phone. How much?
Come on, man. Show us.
Better. Whose phone's next? All right.
That actress, they found her there working in.
I don't know. I would like to see it keep going, but I'm not.
Yeah, I'll be.
What?
I did like it. I mean, it's different. It's different.
So
It's
0
different.
to
What do
10.
you want to do?
You want
wanna
a
make
7
Walking
out of
Dead-
10.
Listen, tell me, how do you guys watch this bullshit ass shit? but you don't watch Last of Us. I don't understand.
Last of Us.
All of us, I mean.
All of us are dead, you mean?
How do you
show
not
is good.
watch
That show
that
is good.
fucking show? But you
Because-
watch this piece of shit show.
Because that show is just another zombie show.
Bubble, that show right there,
Call me Papo.
that show
Pops,
is
Papo,
1,000
Papi.
times better than this bull crap that we're talking about
Yes,
right
it's probably better than the bull crap.
not
but yet
probably. It is.
Where's season 2 at? Any announcements? It's generic show. It's literally about a zombie
That's the
outbreak.
thing. The
How
thing
many
is-
times are we going to see a zombie outbreak? How many times?
now. But it's a different way of doing it. That's the problem. There's always different scenarios and how they
okay.
progress differently and how
every zombie piece of material is better than Army of the one that
This,
came out.
anything
that's
is better
the
than
thing you
Resident
need to
Evil.
understand.
That's for sure.
Resident Evil is not just about a zombie show. It's not about that. It's about a monster show. That's why you see the monsters in the show. The big alligator, the big
Talking
spiders.
to you
big-
about the monster. Talking about the zombies are bad
But
actors. We're
the
talking about
zombies
everything
are very
else.
brief in the show. They're,
Even the monsters are bad actors.
It's a monster show. It's you guys are keep referring it to Fear of the Walking
Okay,
Dead.
it's a monster show. Okay, it's a monster show, but a lot of the
about,
stuff
you know,
sucks around the
it's about-
monsters.
That's the thing. I liked it. I thought it was okay.
You think that lady's a good actress?
Which one?
Guys, comment down below if you think the Resident Evil show is good and if the primary actress did a good job. Comment, please.
one, Young
I don't
Jade?
care who you are. Comment.
Young Jade.
the thing is that both Jades are bad.
But only comment if you fucking saw the show.
Yeah, veteran, they're all
Babe,
bad.
get in there.
All right, 7 out of 10. Go. You fucking
Jack,
go.
what do you give it?
Fucking one.
One.
Because I like the
one,
alligator
one,
scene.
one.
That's it.
Guys,
I
I'm
love
giving,
the alligator.
I'm giving Resident Evil 0 out of 10. It's unwatchable. Then I want you to
Unwatchable.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in for our Resident Evil special here on YouTube. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button, and we'll see you next week on the So Let's Go podcast.